Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. Looks like another hot one. 4 degrees hotter here where we live than it was yesterday. That's what the forecasters say. Thank God for air conditioning. And thank God for shade trees. And thank God for cool lemonade and iced tea and all that. And water, yes. Grateful for all that today. Got to thinking about the fact that so much has changed in this country in the last 18 months or so, at least. 18 months. So much has changed in the last 18 months or so with COVID. It seemed like for a while we got a reprieve, but now our attention is directed back to COVID. Before COVID, when a person got sick, then you immediately responded. You responded and you went and saw them, and you took them something, a little gift, or you went and prayed for them. You went and loved on them. If somebody was sick, that's just what we did. But that's changed now. The hospitals have policy now, and so you can't just prance on in there to see a loved one or a friend who is in the hospital with COVID. Obviously, even if you could not. You got the mask situation going on. You got the gloves. You can't just go love on them and hug on them. And things have changed drastically since COVID. A good friend of mine last night, his wife went by ambulance. They live in a different state, and he could follow the ambulance there, but he couldn't go in because of hospital policy. And so he was out in the parking lot for a long time waiting for an update. Finally, they admitted his wife because of her COVID, and then, but he couldn't go in there and see her. He had to go home. Again, things are so different now, and I understand policy is different, and they're taking every precaution necessary to prevent further spread of COVID. Things are different. Now, one thing that has not changed, though, is this right here. You and I still, we can pray. We can pray. Our prayers permeate the hospital walls. Our prayers go beyond locked gates and doors. Our prayers still make a difference. God is still a healer. And we talked last night at church where the fact is that God sometimes heals quickly, instantly, and then sometimes God over time heals a person. And God uses different means and methods to heal someone. He may even utilize medication or doctors or nurses or professional help in some other way. I look at it like this. If my friend, if my loved one, if my neighbor survives COVID or cancer or appendicitis bursting or a car wreck, or whatever it is they go in the hospital for, if they survive that, then I believe that God provided them a healing because they came out and they're alive today. And God will use all kind of means necessary to promote that healing. And sometimes that does take time. But here's the thing. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. So you keep praying, you keep believing. So if you haven't prayed in a while, today's a good day to start praying again because there's a lot to pray about. I pray that God's protection is upon you, and that if you have friends or family or co-workers or neighbors that you're aware of that has COVID, I pray that they also will be touched. Matter of fact, let me just pray right now. Jesus, in your name I pray. I'm asking you, Jesus, to reach down and touch all those people that today, God, who are watching this, and they also have friends and family or co-workers that they're aware of, God, that has COVID. I'm asking you to touch those friends and family members and neighbors. Minister to them, God. Heal their bodies. Raise them up. Make them whole. I'm asking this, Jesus. You're the healer. You're the great physician. You know what's going on. We trust you, and we plead the blood over everyone today that has COVID. In Jesus' name, I pray. Love you. Thank you for watching Coffee with the Pastor. Appreciate you so much. And keep praying. Keep believing. God is working. God is working. And it's in Him that we have our hope.